Hey guys, Grassman here. Playing more Magic Survival. So today, I don't really have a challenge. I guess we're not gonna do anything specific. Do I have a point? I do. What should we spend it in? Casting speed's pretty good. My character not moving recovery per second. I think just regeneration is good. Or I could put it in here. Get plus 15%. That's probably pretty good as well. Let's try and max the wizard, I guess. Let's go back to Array Zone. We're going to try and max the wizards. We need 20%. So we're just going to try and survive as long as possible. Mage, I mean. It's the mage as the base. What is it? Is it just basic school? Yeah, I think mage and wizard are their own things. It was just basic school called. I think it's just called basic school. Did it have a name? I don't remember. Again, I need to pay more attention when I click things in this game. Spirit's pretty good. High speed casting. Having the spirit go through that one, go through like the giant groups is really good for mana. Energy bolt damage and satellite damage, both of those are good. They're both very good abilities. Satellite, there we go. Maybe should take in refined mana so early on. Also, this video might be short, I'm not really sure yet. And energy bolt. So satellite, energy bolt, spirit, and I want shield now next as well. So I kept practicing on Abzrad yesterday. I actually found a glitch in the game where it seems like if you start bouncing on her head in the second phase, you end up so high the game thinks you're in the third phase, the climbing phase. Or might be some people might consider a transition. And it thinks you're. I think it is. It's thinking you're in the next phase, so it moves up the void, and then just instantly starts killing you. Death, 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 death. Before you can even respawn, you die again, and your health just completely drains. It's happened to me twice now. So I think you're not supposed to bounce on her head in that phase, or the game glitches out. Take resistance there. Satellite. I've also lost my headband, so my hair is all in my face now again. I have no idea when or where I lost it. I have to find it or find a new one today. It's starting to get annoying again. But I'm trying to grow my hair back out. I'm trying to grow my hair out into like a bun or something. To try a different hairstyle, because it was already quite long, so I figured why not. But it's in my face, so I was using a headband to keep it out. I also somehow managed to lose a giant battery pack. So it's like a battery pack the size of a phone. And, damage. Somehow, so I took it, I put it in my bag, I put it in a bag, and then I realized, oh, you know what, I should plug this in downstairs, actually, so it can charge. So I go looking at it for it in the bag, and this is like, what, 5-10 seconds after I put it in the bag, it's just gone. It's just not there. And I have no idea where it went. It's not in the bag. And it wasn't, like, around the bag. I hadn't missed the bag. I have no idea where it is. And I have no idea where the headband is either, so I can probably find a new one. I think I had multiple. They were like for something else, but I really need shield here. I'm not gonna go much longer without a shield. There we go, shield. Electric Shock and Electric Zone. I will be using Electric Zone, so... Shield. So I'm trying to max Spirits, Satellite, Electric Zone, Electric Bolts, and Shield. So trying to max those 5... is going to be 6 times 5. Should do, why not? So 6 times 5 is 30. There's 30 levels to max those ones. And I usually get up to like 50. So I could try and max a couple other things as well. Fireball's another one I should try and get if I can. Refined mana. Energy Bolt cooldown. Yeah, that is a good one based on... See, I always like throw those ones away, but Energy Bolt's actually kind of decent. Energy Bolt. Number of Energy Bolts. So the Energy Bolts do seem to, like, target enemies. Recovery per second, max HP. Electric Sun. So I've got both the area things. Electric Bolts and Spirits. I just need Fireball as well, and then to max things. I already have Satellite max, right? Yeah, I must. I've chosen both damage and size. So 6 times 6 is 36. I could still get all 6 of those maxed reasonably. Within 50 levels is the easy bit. I haven't found any particles this game yet. Electric Shock's pretty good, but I think Spirit is still better. Plus trying to max another thing makes it 42 we'd have to get. And I'm probably gonna spend more than 8 levels on other stuff. I still need a Fireball. Ogre Elixir. Yeah, so it's magic size and max HP, so it doesn't do damage. Spirit. It's an exploding guy. Did no damage. That did barely any damage. It's actually nice to have a plus 100% HP, because it actually, essentially, it also doubles your healing ability. over thing. It gives you twice the health and doubles your healing. So basically, you've now got like a 200% HP, and you're healing 0.6 per second. So you have twice as much health, and you're healing twice as fast. Or you're healing twice as much. So when you double your health, you're going to double how much you're healing, because the healing is based on percentage. I don't need HP Globe. I do have a fair bit of automatic healing. I have like 0.3 and 0.08. So I have 0.38 per second. So in 3 seconds, that's over 3. Or that's over 1% in 3 seconds. So then in a minute, it's 20%. Vitality. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do some sort of, like, item tier list, or artifact tier list, and magic tier list. There's a lot of, like, different tier list stuff you could do. And ability tier lists, like, is it better to get this satellite ability or this satellite ability? You can only choose 2 of the 6. Doing good so far. What level am I? 29. Only max like 1 ability. I'm halfway to most other ones though. I still have to get Fireball all the way up. Okay, let's go Shield. Oh, and I should make a raid video. I don't make raid videos much, because there's not much to talk about, interestingly. But I got a really good guy the other day. I was letting my mom open Sacred Shard for the 2X event. She's lucky. And so I got, one of the guys I got was just some rare, some epic, it was Mordecai. He's one of the guys with the fusion. I didn't do the fusion, I'm still quite annoyed at raid that I couldn't even get Fenchy. Because I should have been able to, but they switched the positions of where you would get the things last minute. I couldn't get him. But I got Mordecai out of that Sacred Shard, out of the second one, and out of the first one, I only had 2, but the first one we pulled was, I don't remember the guy's name, but his abilities were, his A1 was a attack 1 enemy, and can be booked up to like 100% chance of, I don't want to get rid of here. Effect duration is really good. I guess it actually doesn't affect these ones too much. Like, the only thing I have here that would affect duration would affect is the energy bolt on the ground time. And also that cloak is just really helpful. So maybe I could have gotten rid of the pocket watch. Didn't need it. Number of magic, that's more helpful than effect duration. So both the mirror and the pocket watch are very good. And they're quite similar too, I didn't realize. I'll take a higher damage for just speed instead of size. Speed doesn't really help much, but size would, so higher damage instead of size is really the competition, and speed's just an added extra. So, the guy's A1 is a attack 1 enemy, has a when booked, 100% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense, which is quite good for an A1. His A2 is a attack 1 enemy, has a, like, I think it's again 100% chance when booked. Cooldown, quick charge. Again, a 100% chance when booked of placing a, or maybe it's like a 50% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff. And his A3 is a attack all enemies, has a 100% when booked chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff. And when ascended, this debuff cannot be resisted. Meaning, when I get him, if I get that ability skill fully booked and him fully ascended, he has a AoE 60% decreased defense that cannot be resisted. I'm going to die here. That invincibility was really lucky. So imagine that for Arena. So it could be blocked, but if he goes first, it becomes almost guaranteed unless they have like immunity set on or something. So because it can't be resisted, it's an unresistible, guaranteed 100%, 60% decreased defense. So when fully booked, it's guaranteed to land and it can't be resisted. I mean, the only way it could fail is if it's blocked. And it'll be replacing Miscreate a Monster. Because my other guy has... Hakorn Smashlord has a cleanse, as well as quite a hard-hitting ability. And even though Miscreate a Monster has like the healing and the really good stun ability, still the Drake also has the stun, and again the other guy has the cleanse ability, which is just too important. And then Gorgrab is my speed lead, so I can't really lose him. I'm in a really bad spot here. How long are we in? We're only 13 minutes in. How am I gonna die this fast? I guess I just don't have enough healing. Doing a whole lot of damage, just not quite enough to keep them away. Ugh. Yeah, none of those things are worth it. I guess I'll take Electric Shock, it's okay. It's got a bit of a long cooldown, but in all the directions it shoots out, it's also an okay one for surviving forever. But shooting on all directions is more important. Having like an AoE defense is more important than something like Tsunami or Armageddon that just kind of clear the screen. Targeted ones are also good. So even though I like Miscreate a Monster for his stunning, Sylve the Drakes has stun, Gorgrab is my speed lead, and he has an increased attack buff as well, and Hakorn has the cleanse. Remove all debuffs, then heal more so it's like remove all debuffs, heal all allies by 10%, heal all allies by an additional 15% for every debuff removed, and put on block debuffs for 2 turns. It's like one of the, I think it's probably the best ability in the game in terms of healing / debuff removal. Probably the best cleansing ability. And with the added heal, too. Because remove all debuffs and then block debuffs for 2 turns is kind of common, but then he also does the 10% heal and another 15% for every debuff removed. Sometimes I just won't play it yet in order to get another debuff on the guy, so I can heal someone by even more. A Spirit, Satellite, and Electric Zone. I use all of these. I should probably put this one on. Yeah, they're one of the best ones, because Spirit, Satellite, and Electric Zone all worked really well together as, like, AoE protection. And so he'll be replacing Miscreate a Monster, who's got, like, an AoE stun, a stun and decreased defense. And so the point will be... And then he also, on his third ability, places a 50% increased attack buff on my guys. So my guys are getting a 50% increased attack, and his are getting 6% decreased defense, unresistible. It's crazy. He's crazy good. So I've not built him or done anything yet, but I will be building him soon. So he'll replace Miscreate a Monster for a pretty much guaranteed decreased defense land, And then either him or Gorgorob can give the 50% increase attack. Gorgorob can also boost their turn meters, so Gorgorob could go first to boost the turn meters and give the attack. He could go with the guaranteed decreased defense. Syl can go in with her stun. I'm gonna die. Oof. Syl can go in with her stun, and the other guy does just tons of damage. He does, like... Because Hackworn's ability is that he does... takes 25% of his max HP in damage, and then he does 50% damage. So he'll always take 25%, but then the 50% could be negated by defense. But giving a 60% decreased defense kind of guarantees that they take tons of damage. If they're only going to take 10,000 otherwise, they're resisting 15,000 damage. But minus 6% decrease, 60% decreased defense, they're going to take like another 8,000 each. And of course, I've not even built Hackhorn with like max health or anything. I've got the artifacts on him aren't the best. I'm really close to death here. Fireball. Get out. How am I alive? It seems to be getting a lot harder than it's supposed to really fast. I'm not even at 20 minutes yet. We're only at 17. I'm going to end the video after this one. We don't have time for another one. How am I alive? The cloak is probably the only reason I'm alive right now. It keeps like bringing me through, guys. I hope I can get some more Gamma points at some point. Those 7,000 points would be really nice. It's annoying that I lost them. I had saved the game. Fireball number. I had saved the game to the cloud, and then it was the very next game I got them, and it was at and it was like the very next game that I lost the save file. I had to reinstall the game. So if I had just saved it there, I could have kept all those points. And then I would have reloaded the game after uninstalling and reinstalling with those points. So I lost it. So now after pretty much every game, I'm gonna save it to the Google Cloud. I remember I didn't last game or last like 2 games, so I did this. I did before we started today, just in case. I'm going to after this as well, save it to cloud. So then we can actually finally start making proper progress. And start, like, unlocking more and more things. Fireball. Because that's, like, the second time I've lost it. So. And I'm dead. Okay, well. There we go. Lots of points. Level 45. Didn't quite max everything. Didn't get the max Fireball, but did pretty good. Complete an experiment. Bishop, I believe, is healing or shield of some kind. Wizard, it's Galdia. This game I'm probably going to play at some point. This game's really cool. The flying around thing, it's like you're in a dream. I've played it before. Yeah, shield. I can't quite buy a point. We did max this thing. The starting level +4, yes. That's a good thing about the wizard. You get to start with 4 extra levels. So that's quite nice. Doing that in sewer would give me +14 levels. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know if any challenges you have needed. Let me know if you have any challenges, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.